Welcome everyone. Myself Vennila, working as Associate Professor in the Department of CSE at KSR College of Engineering. Now we discuss about database languages, the language used to communicate with the database. Two main database languages are DDL and DML. DDL is called as Data Definition Language. This language is used to deal the structure or schema of the database. DML is called as data manipulation language. Using this language, we can manipulate information or instance in the database. The commands available under DDL are create, alter, rename, draw, and truncate. The commands available under DML are insert, update, and delete. Now we move on to DDL commands to see how these commands are working in the database. As we already know, DDL is called as Data Definition Language. The commands under DDL are used to deal the structure or schema of the database. There are 5 DDL commands are available: create, alter, drop, truncate, and rename. Under alter, there are 4 subcategories of command depending on the changes in the structure: add, modify, draw, and rename. Before moving on to these commands, we need to know some details about the structure of the database. As we are using relational model, the structure or schema of the database is represented in the form of table. Now we see some properties of table in relational model. Each table must have a unique name in the database. It is called as relation name or table name. Each table contains collection of rows and columns. Each row in the table is denoted as tuple or record, and the column headers in the table are denoted by the attributes or properties or features that describes the table. The number of attributes in the table represents the degree of the relation. The number of rows in the table represents the cardinality of the relation. We use structured query language to practice these commands. So now we can see these commands one by one. The first command in DDL is create. The create command is used to create the structure of the table in the database. It creates a new table in the database. The syntax for create command is create table, table name, within parenthesis, comma separated list of column name along with the data type is mentioned. As we know about data type, it represents the possible allowable values for the given column. In the syntax, create as keyword, table as keyword, table name is user defined one, within the parenthesis, list of columns that describe the given table or mentioned. Now we see example for the create command, how this command is working in database. We are going to create a structure for the student table first. The structure for the student table consists of three columns, namely register number, name, department. Corresponding data type for the columns are mentioned along with the column names. The data type for register number is number data type, and the data type for name is varchar, and the data type for department is character. So two main frequently used data type in SQL are varchar and number. Both are specified with the size parameters. Now we can see how this command is working in the Oracle database. Let's create a structure using a Oracle database. So Oracle 19c, I am using Oracle 19c. First type the command. The structured query language is case insensitive. So we can type the query in either case. Create table student. After student, open parenthesis and give the column headers with data type, comma separated list. Register number, space number. Data type for the register number is number along with the size parameter. And the next attribute is name. Its data type is varchar with the size of 20. So name attribute allows maximum character of 20 characters. A name with maximum 20 character is allowed in this field. Beyond 20 is not allowed. So next, DEPT varchar of 5. So close the parenthesis and give semicolon. After giving semicolon, press enter. Now the structure is created in the database. To see the structure in the database, how it looks like, we can use the command DESC, that is describing along with the table name. DESC table name. The name of the table is student. Enter. This is the structure of the table as we created now. It consists of three fields, that is three columns, with along with the data type is listed here. So next command in DDL is alter command. This command is used to make changes in the structure, already created structure or schema of the table in the database. In alter command, there are four subcategories. The first one is add. This subcategory is used to add a new column in the existing structure. So second one is modify. This one is used to change the size of the column or data type of the column. Third one is drop. This command in alter used to drop the extra column or unwanted column from the structure. The fourth one is rename. This command in alter used to change the name of the column from one to another. Now we going to see these commands one by one. The first command in alter is adding a new column in the existing structure. For that, the syntax is given as alter table, table name, add column name, data type. In the syntax, alter is the keyword, space, table is the keyword, table name is the user defined one, already created one, existing table in the database. Add is the keyword that indicates we are going to add a new column in the existing structure. So after add keyword, we have to mention the new column name along with the data type. This for now we are going to add a column here in the existing student table, student structure. For that, the query is framed as following: alter table student, that is existing table name, created using the create query. After that, add keyword is used. After add keyword, the new column name is specified, which is going to be added in the existing structure student with the data type number of 6. So now we're going to see how this command is working. So I'm just pasting this command in the command prompt. After pasting, I'm giving enter. The table is solved. Now we want to see the structure of the altered table, means we need to use the DESC command. DESC student. So we now see the difference. Before using the alter command, there are only 3 columns, 3 attributes. After using alter command for adding one more column, the new structure is given with the 4 fields: register number, name, department, and the newly added column year. Then the second subcategory of alter is changing the data type or size of the column already existing. We can able to change the existing column size and also existing column data type using alter command with the keyword modify. For this, the syntax is alter table, table name, modify is the keyword that indicates we are going to change the size of the column or data type of the column. After modify, the name of the existing column for which we are going to change the size or data type is mentioned along with the new data type with the size. The syntax, now we are going to change the data type of already existing column year in the student table from number to varchar. So for this, the query is alter table student modify year varchar of 16. Here alter is keyword, table is keyword, name of the table, table name is existing table that is in the database created using the create query. After that, modify is the keyword. After, year is the existing column in the specified table name. Here, year is in the specified year is the existing column in the specified table student. Now we see how this command is working in Oracle. Just pasting this command in the prompt. The table is altered. Now the data type of year is changed from number to varchar. To see the change, we use the describe table name. So here, before using alter command, the data type for year is number. After using the modify in alter command, the data type for year is changed from number to varchar. So likewise, we can also change the data type for the existing column also. So already, so size of the column also, already the name column is mentioned with the size of 20 in varchar data type. Now I am reducing that varchar size from 20 to 15. For this, the query is framed like this: alter table student, modify name of the column for which we are going to resize the column. We are going to resize, that is name field. After that, then data type with the new size is specified. Let's check this command using Oracle. So size is altered. To see how this is reflected in the database using describe command. So before executing this command, the size of name field is varchar of 20. After executing this command, modify all the table student, modify name varchar of 15. The size of name field is changed to varchar of 15. The third category of alter command is drop. This command is used to delete or drop extra column or unwanted column in the existing structure. For this, the syntax is specified as alter table, table name, drop column, column name. The name of the column that is going to be dropped from the structure. In this syntax, alter is keyword, table is keyword, table name is existing table name in the database created using create query. Drop is a keyword that indicates you are going to drop a column, extra column or unwanted column from the database. Column is the keyword. Column is the keyword that indicates we are going to drop a column, not a table. After column keyword, we have to mention which column we want to drop or delete from the given structure. Okay, the drop command for the existing table for column department is given below. So for this, the query is framed as like alter table student drop column department. Now we're going to see how this command is working using Oracle. Table is altered. To see the modified structure using describe student describe student DSC student. Now we see the difference before and after executing the command. Before executing the drop in alter command, there are 4 fields: register number, name, department, and year. After executing drop for the department column, uh, the new structure consists of only 3 columns. It dropped the department attribute from the existing structure. So next subcategory of alter is rename. This command is used to change the name of the column from old to new. We can change the name of the column from one to another by using the rename keyword. For this, the syntax is given as alter table, table name, rename, column, old name to new name. In this query, author is the keyword, table is the keyword, table name is the user defined one, which is existing one in the database. Rename is the keyword that indicates we are going to change the name of the column in the existing structure. Column is the keyword that also indicates that we are going to change the name of the column, not the name of the table. After column keyword, we need to mention the which column we are going to change the name. That is the old column name. To is the keyword. After to, we need to specify the new column name for the existing column. So now we are going to change the name of the column name from name to student name. For this, the query is defined as alter table student rename column name to student name stu name. So see how this query is working in Oracle. So the name is changed from name to stu name. To see the changes, we use DSC student. After executing the alter table student rename column name to student name, the name field is changed to stu name. So next command in DDL is rename command. This command is used to change the name of the table from old to new, or we can also change the name of the table from one to another using this rename command. The syntax for rename command is given as rename old table name to new table name. Now we are going to change the student table name of the table student to stud. So for this, the query is framed as rename student to stud. So now we see how this command is working. Table is renamed. Now we're going to see whether it is reflected properly or not by using DSC. DSC, the new table name is given here. Under this new table name, the structure is taken. So, the structure is no more exist in the old table name. If we give the old table name means it gives the result as object student does not exist because the student is renamed to stud. So there is no structure under student. The structure is shifted to student. Okay. Next command in DDL is drop and truncate. The drop command is used to delete the structure from the database permanently. Structure of the table from the database permanently. So truncate command is used to delete the information in the table, but it retains the structure in the database. That means drop deletes both structure and information of the given table from the database. Truncate deletes only information, but it maintains the structure in the database. First, we see about truncate. So the syntax for truncate command is truncate table name. Once we use this command, the information, everything available in the table is deleted, but the structure is maintained in the database. So before using truncate command, we need to add information into the database to see the difference between the truncate and drop. For that, we can use insert query of DML command, insert into table name, that is stored values. So with after values, we have to mention or we have to open the parenthesis and give comma separated list of values corresponding to the columns and the data types. There are 3 columns, so we need to specify 3 values in comma separated manner corresponding with the data type. First column is register number. It is a number data type. So we have to mention the register number of a student. So next column is student name. It is a varchar data type. So we have to mention the value within quotes. So third column is year. It is also varchar data type. We have to mention the year of study within quotes. Okay. After closing parenthesis, put semicolon and give enter. So one row is created. To see the information in the student table, we have to use the select query of DML command. So select star from student. So after giving this command, the table with information is selected here. The table with information is viewed here. So the table consists of one row. The row consists of values for 3 fields: register number, name, and then year. Now we can use the truncate command here. Truncate table stood. After giving this command, table is truncated. That means the information available in the table is deleted, but it retains the structure of the table. So to check this, first we select the table to see whether any information existing in the table. Let's start from table name to see whether any information available in the truncated table. It shows no rows selected. That means it deleted all the information in the table available in the table. Now we need to check whether the schema is existing or not. Select the describe stood. After giving this, the schema is displayed. Okay, we can actually identify whether the schema is existing or not using select command itself. If it shows no rows selected, means the schema is existing but it consists of no information. That is the meaning of this answer. But we can use DESC to view the schema also. So now we go for drop command. Drop command is used to delete both information and structure permanently from the database. For this, the syntax is drop table name. Drop is the keyword, table is the keyword, table name is the existing table which we want to drop from the database. The query to drop the student table is drop table student. Now, for this we can also add one row in the table. One row is created. To view that, we can use select query. After this, we now giving the drop query, drop table stood. After giving this command, table is dropped. This means the table stood is dropped from the database. No such table, after this command, no such table exists in the database. To see how this is reflected in the database, now if we use select command, means it displays table or view does not exist. Also, if we use DSC stood, also gives the same results. This means drop command deletes both information and structure from the database permanently. Truncate command only deletes the information, but it maintains or retains the structure of the table in the database. Okay, so that's all about DDL commands. DDL is the data definition language. Under DDL there are 5 commands. Create command is used to create the structure of the table in the database. Alter command is used to make change in the structure or schema of the database. Under alter, there are four subcategories. Add is used to add a new column in the existing structure. Modify is used to change the size of the column or data type of the column in the existing structure. Drop is used to delete an existing column or unwanted column from the existing table or structure. Rename is used to change the name of the column from one to another. Among the four keywords, add, modify, drop and rename. Drop and rename command comes along with the column keyword. So next command is drop. Drop command is used to delete both information and structure from the database permanently. Truncate command is used to delete only the information, but it retains the structure in the database. Rename command under DDL is used to change the name of the table from one to another. So that's all about DDL command. In next class, we going to see DML commands. Thank you.